I am here with Silver Explorer, Silver North Resources, who has just closed a very successful raising. Here to tell me more about it is the president and CEO, Jason Weber. Jason, it is a pleasure to see you. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing very well, thanks. It's great to be on with you.
Well, who wouldn't be smiling after raising 11 million Canadian dollars? I believe that puts you at fully funded for the next 2 years. Listen, mate, I love a cashed up explorer. How are you planning to spend these funds?
Yeah, obviously our Haldane project is our flagship, so the majority of these funds will be used to advance exploration at our main fault target, especially this year. But it's really going to be 2 years, two drills on site, starting as early as we can get out there. That's hopefully first week of June. And then we've got a little bit also earmarked for our Veronica project, which is our other new silver target in the southern part of the Yukon territory, where we had some really good results last year on our initial program on that project, building on some old soil geochemical results.
Two drill rigs over at Haldane is certainly impressive. Have you got any sort of idea on what that exploration plan looks like yet?
Yeah, we'll want to start the year with a airborne geophysical program, EM and magnetics, just to help us try to refine some of the targeting, especially because these are fault-hosted veins. The structural architecture is so important for us to get as much of an understanding of that as possible, and we'll follow that up with some detailed mapping in over actually the whole core area where we do see vein mineralization, and then and concurrently with that, drilling would start. Yeah, as soon as the snow is gone and it's the roads firmed up, we'll be in there.
You mentioned that you're going to put some funds aside for further exploration at Veronica. Is it too soon to reveal those details yet?
No, that's certainly, we've got a plan in the back of our mind that we're working on. It would be a big part of it's going to be airborne geophysics there as well. Again, just a MAG and EM program, just to help resolve structure again there. And then anytime we can get any MAG or EM data, that always helps with the mapping. There's not a lot of outcrop on the property, so that really can help us infer some of the geology. And then further soil geochemical work, mapping and prospecting. We expanded the soil anomaly to about a kilometer by a kilometer last year. It's open to the east, which is right over towards our TIM project, which is the joint venture with Core. And so we want to kind of refine that. And then we had also identified a source for that soil, or one source potentially for that soil geochem. Started with some float boulders that were running about 2,280 grams per ton silver. And then we found that again in outcrop running in kind of the ounce per ton range. So we'll obviously want to do some more work to refine that. And then the idea is to hopefully at the end of this program, we've got a fairly good idea on drill targets there for the following.
It all sounds terribly exciting, and I know it's been an exciting time for silver investors. It's still a few months before the snow melts. So, what does the kickoff to the exploration look like?
Yeah, like you said, the mapping program, the crews need to see the ground. So obviously we've got to wait for snow to melt, and it's been an extremely cold and snowy winter up on site. So that kind of pushes back the drilling, the on the ground stuff to June. But we'd like to get out there earlier. Mobbing the drill in February or March is kind of the idea. Have it on site, and then have the airborne survey start end of March or early April, and hopefully that gives us enough time to get the data back, do some interpretation, and mesh that with what we already know, what we're seeing in drilling, and refine some of our targeting for this year's program.
Listen, Jason, it sounds like it's going to be a bumper exploration season ahead for Silver North. Thank you so much for your time today, and I look forward to future updates.
My pleasure. Thanks again.